Body movements vocabulary with meanings and examples. Wink. Meaning: to close and open one eye quickly as a signal or joke. Examples: she gave me a wink to show she understood the plan. He winked at his friend across the room. Blink. Meaning: to quickly open and close both eyes. Examples: she blinked when the bright light hit her eyes. He didn't blink during the staring contest. Tremble. Tremble. Meaning: to shake slightly, usually from fear, cold, or weakness. Examples: his hands trembled as he held the letter. The leaves trembled in the wind.
Spit. Spit.
Meaning: to force saliva or another substance from the mouth. Examples: he had to spit out the bitter medicine. The man spat on the ground in anger. Gargle. Gargle. Meaning: to wash the throat by bubbling liquid in the mouth. Examples: she gargled with salt water for her sore throat. He gargles every morning after brushing his teeth.
Pinch. Pinch.
Meaning: to press something tightly between the fingers. Examples: she pinched his arm to get his attention. The baby giggled when I pinched his cheek.
Twist. Twist.
Meaning: to turn something in a circular motion. Examples: he twisted the cap off the bottle. She twisted her ankle while running.
Trip. Trip.
Meaning: to stumble or fall by hitting something with your foot. Examples: he tripped over the toy on the floor. Don't trip on the stairs.
Shake. Shake.
Meaning: to move something quickly back and forth or up and down. Examples: he shook the bottle before opening it. She shook with laughter.
Nod. Nod.
Meaning: to move the head up and down to say yes or show understanding. Examples: he nodded in agreement. The teacher nodded at the student to speak.
Shrug. Shrug.
Meaning: to raise and lower your shoulders, often to show you don't know or don't care. Examples: she shrugged when asked about the homework. He gave a shrug and walked away. He gave a shrug and walked away.
Yawn. Yawn.
Meaning: to open the mouth wide and take a deep breath, usually when tired. Examples: He yawned loudly during the meeting. She tried not to yawn in class. She tried not to yawn in class.
Chew. Chew.
Meaning, to bite and grind food with the teeth. Examples. Chew your food slowly. The dog chewed on the bone happily. The dog chewed on the bone happily.
Swallow. Swallow.
Meaning, to make food or liquid go down the throat. Examples. She swallowed the pill with water. He swallowed hard before speaking. He swallowed hard before speaking.
Rub. Rub.
Meaning, to move something over a surface with pressure. Examples. He rubbed his eyes when he woke up. She rubbed lotion on her hands. She rubbed lotion on her hands.
Crawl. Crawl.
Meaning, to move on hands and knees. Examples. The baby crawled across the floor. They had to crawl through the narrow tunnel. They had to crawl through the narrow tunnel. Grab. Grab. Meaning, to take hold of something suddenly. Examples. She grabbed her bag and ran. He grabbed the book from the shelf. He grabbed the book from the shelf. Lift. Lift. Meaning, to raise something to a higher position. Examples. He lifted the box onto the table. Can you help me lift this suitcase? Can you help me lift this suitcase?
Pat. Pat.
Meaning, to lightly touch or tap with your hand. Examples. She patted the dog's head. He gave her a gentle pat on the back. He gave her a gentle pat on the back.
Limp.
Limp. Meaning, to walk with difficulty because of an injury or pain in the leg. Examples. He limped after twisting his ankle. She had to limp all the way home. She had to limp all the way home.
Hug. Hug.
Meaning, to hold someone closely with your arms to show love or comfort. Examples. She hugged her friend tightly. The mother gave her child a warm hug.
Scratch. Scratch.
Meaning, to rub the skin with nails, usually because it itches. Examples. He scratched his arm where the mosquito bit him. Don't scratch the wound.
Push. Push.
Meaning, to move something away by applying force. Examples. She pushed the door open. Don't push your brother. Don't push your brother.
Drag. Drag.
Meaning, to pull something along the ground. Examples. He dragged the heavy bag behind him. The table was dragged across the floor.
Hit. Hit.
Hit, meaning to strike something with force. Examples. He hit the ball with the bat. She accidentally hit her head on the shelf. She accidentally hit her head on the shelf.
Clap. Clap.
Meaning, to hit your hands together to show appreciation or joy. Examples. Everyone clapped after the performance. She clapped her hands with excitement. She clapped her hands with excitement.